Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Jamie and today we are going to be playing Dear Esther in Landmark Edition. Not quite sure what that means. Don't really know what the game is about, but it looks beautiful, so we're going to just go ahead and jump right in.
Dear Esther, I have lost track of how long I have been here and how many visits I have made overall. Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I could stumble blind across these rocks, the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I have always considered that if one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
Probably a good idea. I have like PTSD from playing that lighthouse game. Scared like there's gonna be jump scares in here. Ooh, flashlight turns on by itself. That's nice. Some blue paint. What are these? Oh, water heaters maybe? Water tanks of some kind? I know nothing about this game. The description of this game basically said it starts with a letter and then like somebody reading a letter and then you just embark on like a story game. So I have no idea. I'm guessing, well, I was gonna say maybe we're the lighthouse keeper, but this place does not look like someone lives and works here. Can we get into the actual lighthouse? I don't think we can. No. Let's do two pass. Let's go down this one first. It's beautiful though. The sky is gorgeous. I love that pink color. So far it feels very akin to like What Remains of Edith Finch or The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. That kind of like, you walk around a lot, find clues, the character talks, you know, out loud kind of vibe. Pretty beach. Kind of a dirty beach, but that's okay. Can't get over how pretty the sky is. I really like the water physics too. Can we go into the water? We can. Wonder how far out we could go. I'm not going to test it because I don't want to start this walk over again, but probably would just stop us. But I'm not going to take a chance.
Those islands in the distance, I am sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
Okay, interesting. These rock formations are really interesting. They're all like kind of leaning this way. What is this? X marks the spot. I'm wondering if I'm not meant to be down here yet. These are parts of a puzzle.
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Okay, so he found a ship manifest. Oh, nope, we can't go in here. Okay. There's really not any animal life or anybody on this island from what he is saying. Can we get across these rocks? No. Okay, we'll go back to the other side. There was a trail going up from the beach. See what that takes us to. I'm debating on if I want to go up these stairs or if I want to go back to the other path before we came down to the beach, but we're already here. Might as well go up these stairs. It's very overgrown. Definitely nobody taking care of this place. Beautiful though. I would love to come on like a little hike here. Oh, it'd be so pretty. Okay, does this path? Oh no. No, there definitely is a different path from over there. We'll have to check that out too. Make sure that we are going all places. Is this that same blue paint that was inside the lighthouse?
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
Not really sure what he's going on about.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Oh, so there's some kind of infection happening. Okay. It's a little bit of information, I guess.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Interesting. Hopefully this path takes us somewhere, because it kind of just seems to be, like, everything else seems to be back that way. But this path is taking us this way. Oh, there is this cave.
Dear Esther, I met Paul.
Paul?
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Interesting. Okay. There's a shipwreck over there, but I don't think that we can get to it, at least not from here. And then we can take this path back up here, but first, creepy cave.
I threw my arms wide and the cliff opened out before me, making this rough home. I transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead.
In this cave?
It was cold at night, and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide. To climb the peak, I must first venture even deeper into the veins of the island, where the signals are blocked altogether. Only then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
Okay. So clearly there was some kind of infection, plague type thing maybe, but there's more to it, obviously. Something to do with this island, possibly. All of these symbols that he has put everywhere. But he said to go deeper into the island. I guess he didn't mean deeper into the cave, because the cave doesn't go any deeper. At least not that I could see. This place is stunning though. Like this mountain range is so pretty. Like, look at this. Look at these. Look at the water here. It's so good. It doesn't splash when you walk in it though, which is a shame, but it looks really pretty.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Definitely not talking about the lighthouse place, because that did not... It definitely looked like the weather was taking it. Also, the lighthouse I don't think you would have called a bothy. If I understand correctly, a bothy is like just a shelter thing, you know, just out in the middle of nowhere for people to find that have been hiking. Could be wrong, but I think that's what a bothy is. I don't know what those rocks are all about. This game did not say that it was a horror game. And I'm playing it at like 12:30 in the morning, so I really hope it's not, because I am not prepared for a scary game. I think it's just like ambiance scary, not jump scary. I don't like the idea of going down there, because then we won't be able to get back up, but I guess we don't have a choice. Oh no!
Dear Esther,
We missed a
I have
lane.
now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services. But although I can always see it in my rearview mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Oh, here's lots of buildings. Okay. Note to self, if it looks like we can't get back, then we need to, like, make sure we've gone all the pathways, because I missed a pathway. And I wonder, like, what he would have said. That's sad. Okay, so those are not buildings, that's a ship. Maybe multiple ships. Let's see. Oh, it's a big old cargo ship. It's on its side. I think we're gonna keep going this way for a second, and then we'll come back because I think there's a road that goes up there towards that red light, which is probably what we should be like trying to get to. The music in this game is gorgeous. I hate shipwrecks.
All night the boy has kept me lucid. I sat when I was at the very edge of despair, when I thought I would never unlock the secret of the island. I sat at the edge and I watched the idiot boy blink through the night. He's mute and he is retarded, and he has no thought in his metal head but to blink each wave and each minute aside until the morning comes and renders him blind as well as deaf mute. In many ways, we have much in common.
I hate that word. Something about eat nor drink. Neither did he eat nor drink. I can't make out that first word. But there's another shipwreck right there. Shipwrecks make me so nervous. They're just so wrong. Like, ships in general freak me out because they're so big. And I'm just like, something that big should not be able to float on water. Like, it's just, the physics of it just are wrong. I mean, they're not, obviously, but it just makes me so nervous. At least this one's not underwater. When they're underwater, it's even worse. Because I don't like big things in water either. I don't like things that shouldn't be in water. Oh, this makes me heebie-jeebied. Okay, so they definitely lost all their cargo. It doesn't look like it's a terrible, terrible shipwreck though, so like they actually crash landed. So people had to have survived, right? Can we get on the ship? I don't think we can. Which, you know what, I'm perfectly fine with. Want to see if I can make out that word over here, though. The ship is creaking and groaning. I don't like it. I hate that. Okay, yeah, so we've got all of these symbols.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
How else could new hermits have arrived? I don't understand. What do you mean? How would new people arrive just because there's a hole in the bottom of the boat? I don't understand what that means, but nope, you can't see the word from here, so. Okay, well, I think That's everything in this area. I really don't want to miss anything. Payload. Is there anything in here? Or is this just a... Thought I saw something. Alright, it's just a path through. Got it.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital.
Oh, those are the worst.
After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Aww. He's writing to his whoever Esther is, I'm assuming his wife, and she was killed by a drunk driver. That's sad.
When I first looked into the shaft, I swear I felt the stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
Excuse me? I'm not going down there. Nope. No way, no how. That's a big hole. That's a really, really big hole. That's a really big hole. There it is. I think that's what they call a bothy. Just a shelter.
I've begun my ascent on the green slope of the western side. I've looked deep into the mountain from the shaft and understood that I must go up and then find the way under. I will stash the last vestiges of my civilization in the stone walls and work deeper from there. I'm drawn by the aerial and the cliff edge. There is some form of rebirth waiting for me there.
Somebody was doing something here. Some kind of surgery on themselves. Removing a bullet, maybe? What is it? What is this game? There's another syringe. Okay. I really don't want to go down into the earth.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Woo! My friend, my roommate, scared the shit out of me. And my door opened and he like called out from behind me. Terrifying. What is this? Okay. More weird fucking symbols. He asked me if I wanted food, so I'm not mad that he scared me, because food is always good. See, what are all these weird fucking symbols everywhere? And the blue paint.
3 cormorants seen at dusk. They did not land. This house built of stone, built by a long-dead shepherd. Contents: my camp bed, a stove, a table, chairs, my clothes, my books. The caves that score out the belly of this island, leaving it famished. My limbs and belly famished. This skin, these organs, this failing eyesight. When the battery runs out in my torch, I will descend into the caves and follow only the phosphorescence home.
We're getting Del Taco, guys. I'm so excited. The only thing open at like 12:30 other than McDonald's. I'm gonna get bean and cheese burritos with green sauce. I love the group order thing from DoorDash. It makes life so much easier than trying to tell somebody what you want. Okay, so clearly a shelter, you know. Understand. Ooh, okay, sleeping bag. Someone's here. Is this our sleeping bag and our suitcase? Before we descend into the mountain? I don't want to do that. That's just me being jumpy, not the game being scary. I'm just a big old baby, apparently. Okay, so now we must make our descent. Just trying to see over the side. I can't. It's rude. Whoa!
Come back.
Okay, well, at least it doesn't make you start over. That's nice. I was worried we were going to do the whole chapter over again. Maybe I should walk into the ocean. Maybe there's an achievement for that too. Who knows?
He left his body to the medical school and was duly opened out for a crowd of students 21 days after his passing. The report is included in my edition of his book. The syphilis had torn through his guts like a drunk driver,
Ew.
scrambling his organs like eggs on a plate. But enough definition remained for a cursory examination, and, as I suspected, they found clear evidence of kidney stones. He's likely to have spent the last years of his life in considerable pain. Perhaps this is the root of his laudanum habit. Although its use makes him an unreliable witness, I find myself increasingly drawn into his orbit.
I mean, kidney stones wouldn't have caused him years of pain. Unless he never got treatment for them, but even then it wouldn't cause him years of pain. Because kidney stones either pass or they rip through your urethra, which will probably end up killing you. They are a bitch, though. They hurt so bad. I don't know if you guys have had kidney stones, but they are awful. I would not wish them on my worst enemy. Oh, there's another shipwreck. This one's pretty much like gone. It's all falling apart. Oh yay, another cave. This is fun. Probably supposed to go. Oh, it's a vial. I hate this. I couldn't tell if that's a violin that's all weird or someone singing that's all weird. Okay, I don't think there's anything back here. That was eerie. That was so creepy. Into the cave, yay! So exciting! More weird writing. What the hell is that shit? Oh, right. Oh, it's not actually writing, it's just like stalactites and stalagmite texture. Oh, that was the... I just about fell in there. That was the pit we saw from above. We have to, I'm assuming we have to go in here, but I don't like that. Alright, down the dark hole we went.
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve. And hear the singing of the sea creatures from the passages above me, and they are promising the return of the gulls.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was an eye that we were looking at. I thought that was an eye. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, we're in the creepy cave now, guys, so... I dropped my flashlight, and that's cool. But we have candles to light our way. Isn't that exciting? Oh, now we're crawling. That's fun. I do have to admit, it is beautiful down here.
There is no other direction, no other exit from this motorway. Speeding past this junction, I saw you waiting at the roadside, a one last drink in your trembled hands.
Like, the fact that this can form naturally is so crazy to me. Wait. We just ran around in a circle. What am I supposed to do here? I guess I go to where the light is? Oh, there's another tunnel. Is that the one I came from? The green? I think so. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so pretty. Eerie, but pretty. I have to go down there too. What if I can't swim? Oh, okay. We're just like in a pool of water. How do I swim up? Very nice, very nice. Man, I can't even imagine. There's no way you could walk up this. This would be so slippery. To the light. Wait, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Is this a, like an allegory for death? What's happening here? Okay, even bigger cave system. Even scarier, bigger hole. Oh, wait, it's the same hole. We're just on the other side of it now. But this is the waterfall we saw, I think. Yeah, we definitely would not be clinging to these rocks. There's no way. This is a very big cave. There's so many paths to choose from here. This underground river is really cool, though. I guess we'll go up the river first, maybe? How deep is that? Can I drown in it? Is there an achievement for that? There was an achievement for falling off a cliff. Okay, I think this is dead ending. I don't think this is going anywhere, so we'll just jump down here. Go across here. Ooh, crystal caves. I just thought those were mushrooms. Those are beautiful. Oh, the current pushes me. Okay, alright game, I see. Pretty pottery people just left laying around. Can you imagine if these just like fell off the ceiling? That would be so bad. Ooh, more crystal. Oh, this whole thing is crystals. So pretty.
When I was coming round from the operation, I remember the light they shone in my eyes to check for pupil contraction. It was like staring up at a moonlit sky from the bottom of a well. People moved at the summit, but I could not tell if you were one of them.
So many questions. Who left all these candles here? Who's writing in blue paint? Behold Damascus. I can't make out that last word. Looks like a circuit board of sorts. What is all of this? This is crazy. Away from being a city. Well, I mean, yes, we are in a massive cave system, so we're nowhere near a city unless there's a city in here. And it something be a something heap. Okay. I don't understand what any of his story has to do with why we're actually here. He's just talking to Esther, who's dead, right? Because she was in a car accident, I believe. Hit by a drunk driver. Oh. Swimming through the tunnel. Ooh. No! I didn't want to fall into the hole. Oh, I guess I did, but there was something on the other side. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be at the accident. How is the door all the way over here? This is eerie. I'd like to go back to the cave now, please. I know I complained about the cave, but thank you. How do I get out of here? Ah, here we go. This guy's clearly going through something. Finish chapter the caves. Alright. But we're still in the caves. Oh, never mind. I lied. That moon is beautiful.
I sat here and watched two jets carve parallel white lines into the sky. They charted their course, and I followed them for 21 minutes until they turned off near Sanford and were lost. If I were a gull, I would abandon my nest and join them. I would starve my brain of oxygen and suffer delusions of transcendence. I would tear the bottom from my boat and sail across the motorways until I reached this island once again.
Not sure what the obsession is with this island yet. Oh, please go up the rock. No? Okay, fine. Maybe I can get over this way? This is really pretty right here. It's a very pretty spot. I wonder how far out on the dock. Well, probably there. I'm not risking walking further because half the time I can't get out of the water. Oh, that was just a reflection. That was a pretty good... That was a damn good reflection. I want to go here. Whatever inspired this visuals of this game, I would like to go there. It's beautiful. Just one random candle out here. Okay. What is this?
We shall begin to assemble our own version of the North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
Who's this we that you're talking about, sir? I think we need to go back here because we had that whole like little cave area that I did not explore at all. Write Esther a letter and demand her answer, huh? But I thought Esther was dead. I'm so confused. Ow. Why did I say ow? You ran into a rock in a video game, Jamie. Silly, silly girl. Oh, I didn't even notice this tent the first time we came through here. Huh. Wonder who's camping here. The wind sounds through the cave. It's just so cool. Very, very good sound design. Okay, more paint. And whatever he said he mixed it with to make it glow. Phosphorus, maybe he said? Oh, pictures. So there's a crashed car, another crashed car, and then I think that's the door and like blood maybe? So did this guy lose his wife and then just kind of also lose his mind? totally makes sense. Is that a defibrillator? Why is there a defibrillator? Oh, and then there's more gauze and medical tools that look like you could pull a bullet out or something with them. What is going on here? Are we all in his head? This not even real. This island, I mean. Nothing in there but the more writing. Oh, and a picture. Of a person, I think. I can't really tell because I dropped my flashlight and I never picked it back up. Look how pretty the sky is, you guys. Like, look at these stars. That's so pretty. Oh geez, okay, now we've got the tires. Is that a radio sound? We've got like the axle, some tires, the door, the exhaust it looks like.
There were chemical diagrams on the mug he gave me coffee in, sticky at the handle where his hands shook. He worked for a pharmaceutical company with an office based on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. He'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter, forming a strategic vision for the peddling of antacid yogurt to the European market. You could trace the connections with your finger, join the dots, and whole new compounds would be summoned into activity.
There's a pharmaceutical guy. Another boat wreck.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Oh, well, that's really sad. These are all letters to Esther? Those are some really good paper boats, my guy. What do you have to say? Those are really good paper boats. Sad. He never sent them. That's so sad. Wait, there's something up here. We did not come this... Oh, wait. I think we're supposed to be heading there, so we're not going to go up yet. We'll go over here first. See what this is. A garage of some kind. Storage unit, maybe? Why does he have the nest, a bird's nest in here with eggs? On a sudden, a light from the heavens shone around him, and he fell to the ground. Okay. It is eerie that there's like no animals on this island.
The pain in my leg sent me blind for a few minutes as I struggled up the cliff path. I swallowed another handful of painkillers, and now I feel almost lucid. The island around me has retreated to a hazed distance, whilst the moon appears to have descended into my palm to guide me. I can see a thick black line of infection reaching for my heart from the waistband of my trousers. Through the fugue, it's all the world like the path I have cut from the lowlands towards the aerial.
The southwest Weston something M5. Must be the street sign from where the wreck happened. It's absolutely sorry, excuse me, absolutely stunning up here. How many times can I say absolutely in the same sentence? A few, apparently.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Damn. Okay. And was come near to Damascus again, I think? Something about not eating or drinking.
If only
again.
Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
3 days without sight? What does that mean?
There are headlights reflected in these retinas. Too long in the tunnels of my island without a bottom. The sea creatures have risen to the surface, but the gulls are not here to carry them back to their nests. I've become fixed, open and staring, an eye turned on itself. I've become an infected leg whose tracking lines form a perfect map of the junctions of the M5. I will take the exit at mid-thigh and plummet to my Esther.
Sir? Are you talking about what I think you're talking about? I don't really think Esther will want you to do that. I'm just saying. Oh, this view is beautiful. More of that weird writing. Ooh, that is a long way down. Do not want to do that. Unauthorized personnel keep out. Well, I mean, there's nobody here to stop me, so... Also, I think we're probably authorized, because it sounds like we've been on this island for a while. Possibly for our job. I don't trust that railing at all. Looks like it could fall apart at any point.
Blind with panic, deaf with the roar of the caged traffic, heart stopped on the road to Damascus, Paul sat at the roadside hunched up like a gull, like a bloody gull. As useless and as doomed as a syphilitic cartographer, a dying goat herd, an infected leg, a kidney stone, blocking the traffic bound for Sanford and Exeter. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. All his roads and his tunnels and his paths led inevitably to this moment of impact. This is not a recorded natural condition. He should not be sat there with his chemicals and his circuit diagrams. He should not be sat there at all.
Oh no. So he wasn't drunk, huh? I mean, not that that makes any difference. Drunk driver, careless driver, like, still killed someone. Oh, it is getting scary stormy out here now. Are we Paul?
I have run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air.
No, 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 sir, no. What if I just stop
Dear
right here?
Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my
Oh,
books,
I
this
can't.
death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jacobson? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jacobson flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not in control anymore. The game took over. So sad. We turned into a bird? Oh, that's so sad. A beautiful game, though. Oh, the ambiance was so good. The game itself is beautiful. The music, this score is stunning. All the letters. Wow. I don't think we even heard his name, unless I just didn't remember. All right, well, that was Dear Esther. That was the landmark edition. I don't really know what that means, but I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a gorgeous game, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.